Attention, seekers of truth. Welcome to Change Your Life, the place where we shake off illusions and dive deep into the essence of spiritual awakening. Today, we're tearing down the veils that shroud your vision and demanding your attention. Brace yourself, for it's time to awaken to the reality that the past and future are nothing but illusions crafted by your own mind. Listen up, because what I'm about to share is a wake-up call to your soul. The present moment is where life happens, and it's time to dissolve the deceptive illusions of the past and future that have been holding you captive. Time, my friends, is a construct of the mind. It's a story we tell ourselves to make sense of our experiences. But here's the truth: the past and future exist only in your mind's narrative. The clock ticking away? It's just a reminder of the illusion you've bought into. Break free from the shackles of time. It's an illusion, a mirage that distracts you from the vibrant, pulsating reality of the present moment. How many of you are carrying the heavy burden of past regrets? The should-haves, could-haves, and would-haves that haunt your thoughts? Well, it's time to shatter those chains. The past is gone, an echo in the corridors of your mind. It doesn't define you. It's time to dissolve those regretful echoes and step boldly into the now. Look into the future, and what do you see? An illusion, a foggy projection created by the mind's relentless desire to predict and control. But here's the reality check: the future is as uncertain as the wind. Stop wasting precious energy on anxieties about a future that hasn't unfolded. Dissolve those illusory projections and focus on the now, where your power resides. Let's talk about the mind, a master illusionist, a magician weaving tales of the past and future. But here's the kicker: your mind is addicted to these illusions, and it's time to break that addiction. Your mind is not your master, you are. Snap out of the addiction to illusions. The present moment is your reality, not the tales spun by your overactive mind. Now, I'm not here to coddle you. This is a wake-up call, and I won't sugarcoat it. Your fixation on the past and future is a self-imposed prison. It's time to break free, and I mean right now. Break those bars of illusion. The now is calling, and it demands your attention. You are not defined by what was or what might be. You are defined by the choices you make in this very moment. It's time to unleash the power of aggressive presence. Don't tiptoe around the truth, confront it head-on. The present moment is not a passive bystander, it's a roaring force that demands your acknowledgement. Dive into the intensity of now. Feel the power, the aliveness, and the unbridled energy that the present moment offers. This is not a suggestion, it's a demand. Mindfulness is your weapon against the illusions that plague your mind. But this isn't a gentle stroll through a garden, this is a battle. Engage in mindful aggression, confront the illusions, and watch them crumble. Mindfully obliterate those illusions. The present moment is a battleground, and victory is yours for the taking. Living in the illusions of the past and future is brutal. It's like voluntarily wearing chains and pretending they're jewelry. Let's cut through the pretense and face the brutal reality. You are not here to play dress-up with illusions. Break free from the illusionary costume of time and embrace the raw, unfiltered reality of the present. Freedom awaits, but it's not a gentle stroll down a flower-lined path. It's an aggressive, no-nonsense journey through the thorns and challenges of the present moment. Walk the path of aggressive freedom. Every step is a declaration that you refuse to be a prisoner of illusions any longer. Awakening is not a serene process, it's a radical confrontation with reality. The reality is that the past and future are illusions, and the only truth is found in the relentless pulse of the present. Open your eyes, not just physically, but to the unvarnished truth. The present moment is not waiting for your approval, it demands your participation. Enough with the excuses. I'll deal with it later, or I'll be happy when. These are the lies you tell yourself. There is no later, there is no when. There is only now. The clock is ticking, and it's not waiting for your excuses. Seize the now, dissolve the illusions, and take control of your reality. Liberation is not a gentle unfolding, it's a radical, aggressive act of breaking free from the chains that bind you to the illusions of time. It's time for aggressive liberation. Shatter those chains with the aggression of a warrior reclaiming their freedom. The now is your battlefield, and victory is non-negotiable. It's time for a bold shift, a seismic movement from the illusionary realms of past and future into the unapologetic reality of now. This isn't a suggestion, it's a call to action. Shift your focus, your energy, and your entire being into the now. The illusions have no power here, only the unfiltered truth of your existence. True freedom is when you fully acknowledge the present moment for what it is, because the present is all there ever is. As 𝗀𝗶𝘀𝗀𝘃 says, your life always unfolds in the present moment, and there was not a time when your life is not now. When you remember the past, you are remembering it in the present moment, and when you think about the future, you are also doing it now, because everything is happening right now, not in the future or past. Make the present moment your friend instead of making it your enemy. Be friendly with it and see how your life flows with ease and harmony. Rather than seeing yourself in the so-called future where you will be free and happy, and this could be in the form of being successful, seeing yourself having material possessions, seeing yourself done with a particular activity, and more. Align fully with the present moment to see that you are already complete and free right now, because all of your problems are in the past or future. You only get challenges in life, not problems. The problems arise in your mind because the mind is resisting what is. Not because the mind is bad for doing that. That's how it was programmed. It was conditioned to live in denial of what is. You are not the one who is resisting the present moment, you are that which accepts what is arising in the present moment, not resisting, judging, or complaining. You don't even have to force your mind to accept the present moment, because the mind is just doing its own thing and you are there observing it as well. This moment is completely free from all problems and suffering. So, make it your biggest friend instead of resisting it as if it does not exist. Wherever you are or what type of situation you are in, acknowledge your surroundings and be grateful for the aliveness in your surroundings that is already inseparable from who you are. Feel your body from the inside. Look around your surroundings without concepts or judgments. Smell, touch the things around you and sense the presence in your surroundings. You are one with your surroundings. Acknowledge the fullness of life that is around you and be grateful for the beingness in it. If you are in a situation where to your egoic mind is perceived as useless or not satisfying, like not having enough possessions, not being successful, not having a good status, and so on, acknowledge that situation for what it is without placing judgments. Do not demand that it should be the other way around, other than the way it is. Of course, this does not mean you should not improve your life situation. You can improve your life situation, but your improvement will come from that deeper place of consciousness, where life will automatically improve your life situation without the effort on your side. If you are in a situation that is life-threatening or impossible to accept, please act immediately to remove yourself from that situation. Or the higher self will act through you to remove you from that situation. Do not confuse staying present with an emergency situation. Please take action to improve your situation. For example, if you find yourself in some form of an extreme situation like constant violence or abuse in your relationships, please act with immediate effect to bring about a change and do not force yourself to accept the situation. This is for the case of an emergency situation. But other than that, wherever you are and what situation you are in, whether you are successful or not, living in a mansion or homeless, having a partner or not, be with what is at this moment without mentally projecting yourself into some future moment where you will be whole and complete. You are already whole and complete at this present moment, and nothing needs to be added to who you truly are. Instead of saying to yourself, I will make it in life, you realize that you have already made it in life, because the present moment is whole and complete and it does not need anything outside of itself to be free. As we conclude this aggressive wake-up call, remember that the past and future are illusions, but the present is your reality. Break through the barriers of illusion and embrace the raw, unfiltered truth of now. If this aggressive truth-telling resonates with you, share your thoughts and battle stories in the comments below. It's time for a community of warriors unapologetically living in the now. Thank you for joining me on this transformative exploration. Until our paths converge again, may you find peace in the eternal now, where the essence of your being merges with the boundless universe. Be present, be awakened, and embrace the timeless beauty of your existence. Namaste.